So now, a discovery of Warhammer Chaosbane. Since it has been released of the Warlock in Diablo 2, I really wanted to play a game like that. And I remember that I've never played that one before. I have it, but never played. So let's see the whereabouts. So what shall I say? I like that guy. I'm not a big melee player. Witch Hunter. Can I go for the Health Scout? Health Scout. This guy looks nice too, but I don't like melee in this kind of games. Mage would be nice, but let's go for the Wood Elf. Frog.
The life of a wood elf is one of tireless service to the great forest of Athelloren, protecting it from those who would do it harm. Sometimes, however, it happens that a young Azrai is born with an urge to wander. An overpowering curiosity and a desire for adventure that will not be denied. Known as the Windborn, these wood elves can be vexing to their elders, but have the potential to become great rangers if their adventurous nature is properly harnessed. And so young Windborn are given leave to wander the wide world for a short period of time, no more than 100 years, to see all they can of the wider world before returning to the Athelloren and taking up their duties. You had been wandering the old world for little more than a year when you heard the news of Asavar Kul's invasion. A human named Magnus was raising an army to drive back the horde. It sounded like an epic adventure, the very thing you'd left the Athelloren to find. And so you crossed the depths of the Great Brightfall to find the Imperial army. That night, you slipped into the army camp and made your way to Magnus's tent, where you offered your services as a scout. Impressed by your skill, Magnus accepted and made you a part of his growing retinue. Thus began your first great adventure, guiding the growing human army across the Empire and into the frozen lands of the North. The great battle outside the walls of Kislev was more terrible than you could have imagined. You kept close to Magnus during the fight, and joined him in the heroic charge that slew the Chaos Lord and turned the tide of the battle. After the battle was won, and the dead put to rest, you returned with Magnus to the city of Nuln, where a hero's welcome awaited you. But the noise and bustle of the human city has begun to wear on you, and the urge to wander has taken hold again. As the sun sets over Nuln, you wonder if the time has come to leave the city and seek a new adventure elsewhere.
I would have been happy to take part of that big battle, but never mind.
It was an age of lawlessness and despair, a time of dark magic, treachery, and war. It is a night made for witchery and evil deeds. And across the city, guardsmen clutch their weapons tightly and count the hours until the dawn. Sleep is hard to come by on a night such as this. The air is tense, and memories of the battle at Kislev leave you restless and on edge. Suddenly, a peal of thunder shatters the stillness, followed by a howling wind that shakes the tower to its foundations. Foul magic curdles the air, and screams echo in the courtyard outside. The tower is under attack.
Something's happening in the courtyard. If it's trouble, the guards might need help. ancient oak. The enemy is here. I'm...
Oh, there's dodge. Can I just, That's right, I can't change. Okay, never mind.
Thanks, Sigma, you're here.
I'll deal with that.
Upstairs in the throne room, there's armor in a chest, but...
What was I fighting with? Summon skills.
As you reach the throne room, the air seethes with foul magics. The Chaos Sorceress stands before the throne, and Magnus, the savior of the Empire, is caught within her spell. There is only one thing left to do. Shouting an oath to the gods of the forest, you ready your blades and rush to save the future Emperor. By the time you regain your senses, the battle is over. The Sorceress is gone, leaving you and Magnus for dead. The shouts of angry men fill the throne room. But these are not guardsmen. They are witch hunters, the Empire's feared inquisitors, led by none other than the infamous Heinrich Voss. You are under arrest for the murder of the Emperor Magnus, Voss declares. You try to tell him about the sorceress, but Voss refuses to listen. I see no sorceress here, he shouts. Only you and a room full of dead men. Confess your crimes, elf, Voss threatens. We will have the truth from you one way or another. After a week in the dungeons, you'll tell me everything I want to know. But before the witch hunter could make good on his threat, a commanding voice filled the room. Stop this madness at once! Teclis, Lawmaster of the High Elves, regards Voss coldly. Alessa has told you the truth, he said. It is you who have refused to listen. Teclis examines Magnus in silence. He lives, thank the gods, the High Elf says at last. But he is in the grip of a powerful curse. It is only a matter of time before he succumbs. No one outside this room must know what happened here. If the people learn that Magnus has fallen, then everything he fought for will have been for nothing. The fate of the Empire lies in our hands. We must find this sorceress and end the curse before it's too late. If Magnus dies, the Empire dies with him.
The music was way too loud.
There are dark and terrible forces at work in the city. If we are to find the sorceress and defeat her, we must confront the dark cult that has taken root in Nuln and expose its secret master.
There is nowhere in this forest of stone that they can hide from me. By shadow and steel, the cult will pay for what it's done.
I saw you fight at Kislev, young Asrai. Your loyalty and courage is not in doubt. But be wary, and do not underestimate your foes. They are more treacherous than you can imagine.
What is your command?
The attack on the tower came from the sewers that stretch beneath the city. So long as the enemy controls the tunnels surrounding the tower, our position here is vulnerable. Your first task is simple. Enter the tunnels and drive the cultists back from the tower. Kill everything in your path, but beware. There is no telling what foul things await you.
I'd best get to the market while I can. City streets are no place to be.
This
after
is dark and grim.
I'm not afraid of man.
Nurglings. Rats. What's a fragment? Okay. Looks like currency.
I must first recharge my energy. I need to focus.
Oh, it's spinning forever. This is something I like. Yeah, I quite like that one. It's a good feeling. And there's Warhammer, so... Look at the Nurglings rot. Pestilence has conquered the city.
I'm not afraid of man or beast.
I have hunted the foe in the reeking depths, High Lore Master. The tower is safe for now, but there are signs of still more enemies lurking deeper in the sewers.
I do not doubt it. The servants of Nurgle flourish in darkness and filth. Our battle against the cult has only just begun. You have done well, Elisar. Return to me when you are ready for your next task.
Sweet.
There is grim news from the tower. Voss has learned that a large group of Magnus's guardsmen have gone missing. He believes they might have pursued the cultists into the sewers during the attack.
A bold move, but a foolish one. If they haven't returned by now, they are surely lost.
Someone needs to find them and try to get them out. If the cultists haven't trapped them yet, it's only a matter of time.
I'd best get to the market.
By the gods, my feet. I'm worried about my neighbour.
So I wonder how do I use these? Ricochet. My familiar. What's that for? Just giving critical damage? I can't. Is it with it? I can't attack with it. Oh, still. Start. Where's start? Looks nice and everything.
I need more time.
I think she's got the same voice as the Necromancer in Paths of Exile. It's quite funny. The animation are quite good as well. It's very fluid.
Don't have the energy.
Oh. It should be number one, right?
Damned cultist.
Rest easy, warrior. You're safe now.
They took them. Anyone's still able to walk. Dragged them, screaming, into the darkness. Forget about me. Find the others.
True. I think the ricochet is a bit better. We'll see. It's like ultimate.
They say nothing to worry about.
It is as we feared, High Lawmaster. The soldiers had been lured into an ambush. Most were slain, but a few had fallen into the hands of the enemy.
The men were alive when they were taken.
So I was told. But to what purpose? What does the cult need with prisoners?
Not prisoners, young Asrai. Sacrifices. Offerings to the Lord of Pestilence in exchange for more power. We must do everything we can to prevent this. Go and make whatever preparations you require. Then return to me as soon as you are ready.
What kind of preparation do I need? I think we're gonna stop here. Perhaps I might continue tomorrow since I won't be playing alone. I wonder about this guy. Because I feel like
there was a time when an emperor ruled in Nome.
At the extension, I would just need to play it.
It was an age of lawlessness and despair.
Sounds like trouble in the
Nuggles.
Chaos Force.
He looks more efficient.
Thanks, Sigmund. Stand upstairs.
There's more to mages there.
As you reach the throne room, there are I hate you or your.
It just look, this guy look much better to play actually. Let's just show us real quick. I'm pretty sure it's my main guy actually.
There's always too much to do.
If those cultists come back, we'll be ready for it.
The archer supply is a bit squishy. It's not necessarily the fastest. In terms of animation, is the best. It is more satisfying to slay with a sword. Not gonna lie. Okay. So it is quite satisfying, but I don't know. I have no clue about what should I do.
It's done.
I do have...
So let's drop it here and continue tomorrow. Cheerios.